Good evening, everybody. What's going on? Your host, LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo 3, the ultimate driving simulator. Oh, God. Okay, we're not going to do that voice for a while. That one's really hard on the throat. You got to get really far down in there to get it out. So we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. We got, in the last episode, this just started about as weird as you could possibly get, I suppose. So in the last episode, we decided to start up the German touring car championship, and it's been really interesting so far. We have won all 3 races, but it's been a challenge. It's been a challenge. It's getting used to driving these far superior cars than what we've been realistically dealing with for a while. And because this is Laguna Seca, I really don't want to take any chances here. I know that we pretty much won most of our races running away at the end, but this race is special. This one's special because it's got some tricks up its sleeve, and I am definitely not about to, take this thing, too lightly and be like, oh, fuck that, man, this thing's gonna be super easy, blah, blah, blah. I've won every other race by a wide-ass margin, so why not just go in here completely unprepared? So I'm gonna make sure we do this the right way. There's a couple of turns in specific that I'm very concerned about, and so I want to make sure that I've got all my ducks in a row before I go and fire very large caliber bullets at them. And the main one, obviously, is totally this little con-son jitterbugging, cum swilling, broccoli eating piece of thing here. And now we're good. See that? Not really my best work, to be honest with you. This has all the makings of really not making that much leeway at all in the whole mix of things here. This one could be potentially a little ugly. This could be the redheaded stepchild of our runs here. Because as you can see, all the other cars have definitely kind of closed the gap, I would say. So let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can't, close this thing up a little. Okay, or you can just go right out here, which is going to effectively ruin that. That's fantastic. Totally what I was looking for. Down to the fucking T. We're definitely not looking very good here. A full second behind. I might be able to, if I can get through that one little crazy hairpin turn, the downhill hairpin, in a way that isn't completely ridiculous, I might be able to close the gap. It's actually getting worse. That is not a good sign. Okay, this is our one shot, our one opportunity to seize everything that we've ever wanted, and we're not doing very well in it. It wasn't that bad, I guess, but it really wasn't that good either. Yeah, the margin has gotten significantly worse every time. Yeah, I foresee many bad things coming out of this race. I really do. Pretty much it's going to require mostly a miracle to pull off. So, do I do a second lap to try to improve? I think that I do, actually. Normally I don't do this because it takes a lot of extra time, but I think we're gonna take a crack at it. I would much enjoy having a lap that doesn't involve us driving through the fucking dirt and really ruining it. And we're just about gonna do it anyways. God damn it! Just can't seem to get a handle on some of these things. However, our split looks much better. This is a good sign. This makes me very happy. This is probably the most serious episode of this that I think I've ever done. Don't worry, I have a story that's in place. We will talk about that as soon as I get this done. God, this one area. A full second that I lost on that. One full second. Okay, here we go. This is the moment. This is the moment. God, I cannot get through that one spot. It does not matter what I do. I cannot get through that in... you know what? Fuck it. It's just not going to happen. I can't do it. I can't do it. I had a legit shot. I'm actually in 5th somehow. Somehow there was a car that did worse. That is amazing to me. Alright, well, we'll see what happens here. We will see. If I can sneak my way ahead of them in these opening corners, then maybe... God, dude, his acceleration is crazy. How in the hell did he get such a bad lap with acceleration like that? That is unbelievable. Okay, well, that is how you get yourself into a good spot to start. Hopefully it'll stay that way. So, this might be one of the crazier things that I've heard about in a little while, and I guess I should have seen it coming at some point. I'm not like entirely surprised by it, I guess. Like I am, because I finally, you know, saw the headline of it for a change, but I'm not surprised because it was only a matter of time until somebody somewhere started incorporating this. Apparently at a cemetery in, I believe it was I think it's Slovenia. Yeah, it's in Slovenia. A thing that they're now doing is they're making digital tombstones, and I don't mean tasty tombstone pizzas that are found in your frozen aisle at every grocery store in America and the entire world. Not quite the same, but they're actually at their cemeteries. They're having digital 48-inch screen tombstones for like all the graves in there. And that's crazy, and they allow you to put like photographs and like videos and like slideshows and whatever the hell you want to put on there. And it's kind of, I don't know, that seems like an interesting idea at face value. The hard thing with that is, imagine being the guy that has to you know, maintain all of those screens. It's one thing to have to, you know, maintain a whole graveyard when you've just got, you know, standard gravestones and what have you. But now, it's evolving into this whole ordeal. Like, you gotta make sure that all the content in there is being, is maintaining the way that it was supposed to be. I guess, like, my biggest concern with that is, like, what if, instead of it being the old-fashioned way, when you'd have hooligans that would, break into the cemetery after hours and go on just these crazy fucking rampages of, like, either exhuming bodies from their graves, which is absolutely, I believe, like a federal offense, or something like that. Come on! Oh, no. Well, we may very well have lost the race with that swift, complete bullshit move there. So, like, it used to be, either they'd go and, dig up the graves, or oh, no, oh, God. Okay, alright, this is not... Oh, yes, this is good. We're gonna be able to gain some ground on them. So, yeah, it used to be either they dig up the graves, or they'd, like, go and like, break the headstones and that whole thing. It would just, it would turn into this big old shitstorm of stuff like that, or, they'd put graffiti on them and what have you. But now, like, imagine the possibilities of something like this with digitized screens where... people that are smart enough obviously would be able to have the ability to, like, hack into whatever's in there and put whatever they want on the screen. Like, you could totally fuck with an entire cemetery's worth of that in just, like, in no time at all. Like, you could realistically go in there and troll the entire cemetery and set every single digitized gravestone to just, like, repeat the meat spin over and over and over and over again at your leisure. And imagine how long that would take for the people on hand to, to revert it back to normal. Like, that could take a long ass time. And oh, dude, that would be so awful. Like, imagine the day that you're, like, taking your grandchildren out to go see Grandpa's grave, and instead of seeing photographs of him, when he was married to Grandma, and, like, pictures of him with the grandkids when they were extra little, you walk up to his grave and, like, let's go put flowers on Grandpa's grave, kids, and you walk up there and it's just a fucking looping video of the meat spin, just a dick just swinging around in circles. Oh God, that would be arguably the most just crippling moment for a child or anybody going to, you know, pay their respects to their fallen comrade in the family. Oh man, that is both absolutely horrifying and totally hilarious at the same time. That is just, oh boy, that is not good. But then again, you know, in a less absolutely horrendous, you know, turn of events. Oh boy, this race could get kind of funky. Yeah, we're gonna go for it though. I might be making a grave mistake by not doing a trial lap here. I'm probably gonna pay for this one. We'll see what happens though. But in a less total, you know, in a less like totally mortifying way, you could totally, you know, do something a little less ridiculous and at least be able to, you know, change whatever photographs you have in there at any given time. You could, you know, go in there and post like a little funny kind of blackmail-y type of picture that was, you know, a little bit more innocent in design. And you're like, oh, you remember the time we wore this fucking bullshit costume to the Christmas party when we were 25? Oh boy, we're gonna put that on his gravestone for a little while. You know, that kind of thing, instead of just being, you know, going straight from 0 to 100 on the hell scale. Okay, this is one that I probably should have done something to improve our starting position here, because this is one that could get away from us if we can't close the gap right away. Come on, baby. Come on. We gotta get up to this guy. He's kind of sort of pulling away up there. Oh, God. Okay, that's good. Yep, keep me at full speed, why don't you, Captain Ahab? Man, this is kind of a tough track. This is a ruffian. This might be one that we're just running into a buzzsaw right out the gate here. Because I don't know if there's really going to be a lot of area for me to make up speed on him. Ah! Yeah, see, this is the part where you don't really make up any ground, because we all have the same, pretty much the same horsepower. There's really only one place for me to gain any ground on that guy, and it's virtually this one really hard right turn. It's gotta happen somewhere, though. God, how are these cars so much faster? It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not going to get him. I'm just not going to get him. I don't know how I'm supposed to get him. We're not trimming down the deficit at all here. If anything, it's just growing. And I don't feel like I'm doing poorly in this race. I feel like we're doing well. It's just you know, he's got the advantage here. I mean, you know, if there's any solace to be had here, it's the fact that, you know, we are going to win this tournament. Like, there's no doubt in that. Ah, fuck, that'll do it. Yeah, we are going to win this tournament no matter what. Like, that's definitely set in stone. It is going to dip into our win percentage just a little bit. But we're really going to need to do a qualifying lap for this. That's just absolutely going to have to happen, because we obviously do not have the formula for success here. These guys are just fucking raping me right now, and it is not okay. They are tearing me flesh from bone right now. I don't know what possessed me to think that, oh, I should be able to go through this one, no problem. Not even a single issue at all. This one's going to be easy as cake. And I guess the other times that I've done this track, it's been relatively easier, but good gravy, man, this is terrible. I guess the thing that I'm confused on is why all these other cars are able to catch up to me so effortlessly. Like, look at this. These guys are just bridging the gap like nothing, like it's nothing. Is this like, am I using the least powerful car out of the ones that are available? Like, is that what's going on? Because, I mean, I've been winning these races pretty handily. It would seem kind of weird that out of nowhere, all of a sudden, now all these other cars are like, oh yeah, by the way, we're totally faster than you. Like, it's not even close. I know that, you know, as far as tactics are concerned, I'm a little bit off on some of these, but I don't know. Seems a little fishy to me. Yeah, you know, on the plus side, we're going to get our prize. We're going to get a nice car out of it, and that's going to be pretty cool. That'll be one thing I can hang my hat on. Be like, you know what? You guys got this one, but I still won the tournament. Very, very, in a very dominant fashion, realistically. This was just kind of a little flash in the pan. God, these guys. This one section here is a very problematic area because they really just overtake me so easily. I don't know how to really conduct myself going through this section. And we're gonna end up in 4th. Yikes. Not a good showing at all. Not a good showing at all. I knew I was gonna regret it the very second that I didn't take that opportunity. We're not even gonna get 3rd. We're not even gonna be in the top half. Oh, got a 5-second loss. That is just ugh. Yuck. It's our first loss in quite a while. Do you see the guy that got first was a CLK? What the hell was he so much faster than me for? Eh, what are you gonna do? That's all right. Still 143 to 23, so he can hang his hat on that one all he wants. That's fine by me. Oh, that's kind of funny. I didn't really notice that. Like the colors are really dulled out when you don't get first place. That's funny. They really kind of make you feel like you're a piece of shit. They're like, oh, well, you know what? We're not even gonna bother to give you an actual real color splash. You don't even deserve it. But that's cool. We got the championship. We'll go back and probably fix that whole deal later. But what is the prize? Ooh, come on, give me something good. I see one with a spoiler there. That's got to be the good one. Really? Really? That's it? Unless this thing is great and I'm just not realizing it, I don't recognize it right offhand. It could be like an Aston Martin, maybe. What is this vehicle, huh? What do you have for me? Ooh, actually, you know what? That's not that bad. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll hold on to it at least. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use that in just yet. Okay. This intrigues me. This intrigues me a little. So, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're gonna stop right here because we've already hit time, but when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Gran Turismo, the Ultimate Driving Simulator, we're going to head back in here and we're going to, unfortunately, have to do that race again because I can't let that disgusting blemish of 4 just sit in there ruining my life. So we're going to have to figure out a way to win that thing. I don't know how we're going to do it because that was terrible. That was absolutely awful. We're definitely going to have to do something as far as you know, doing a qualifying lap and at least getting somewhere in the top 3. That's the only thing that we can hope for. And it's still going to be pretty bad in there. I may even pull the bullshit card. I think I'm actually going to. I think that I might actually use a different vehicle for that, just so we can get the win, because I don't want to go through there and lose it again. I think we might actually bust out the Spoon S2000, or the LM, actually. Yeah, I think we're going to bring that guy out. We're going to lay down the loss so hard. Alright, guys, well, I think that's what we're going to do. So, when we jump back in, we'll win that thing. Oh, yes, we will. Until then, my friends, this is your host, LovelyCheesePizza, saying thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody, and don't mess with your family members' digital gravestones, because you'd be an asshole for doing that.